Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. Right, if any of you have been watching the videos all the way to the end, I usually do a little bit of a plug for myself at the end. If you want to be a Patreon, please get in touch. The descriptions are down below. It's basically just a little bit of cash to help out with the channel every month. If you don't want to, that's fine. Watch the videos, help out any other way you can. If you want to donate, then get in touch. Email address. I'm on Discord as well. Just look around for Retro Tech Ralph. Usually it's spelt, yeah, 3 separate words. If not, there's usually an underscore. My Patreons. I've got a few Patreons, which fine. I'm really happy with them being there. I'd love a few more, but it's not essential. It's kind of, these are the people who keep the channel going. Get this more fun to do, to actually show there's a little bit of benefit to but not just to the YouTube, not just to the retro community, to me as well, to actually get out there and do something, which is very hard to do this when you don't. I don't have a script, I don't have a plan, I don't usually know what I'm doing, but somehow I kind of plod along, and it does seem to work for me, this kind of format. And yeah, I've been on screen and whatever else, but this is not to do with that. This is to do with one of my Patreons called BFet66. Now, that's his YouTube, not a YouTube, he doesn't have a YouTube. That's his Discord name is called Tim in real life. I've met him before. We were at Blackpool Expo. Absolutely brilliant guy, very knowledgeable, absolutely stunning guy. He messaged me last month. I want to donate something. Yeah, okay, fine. What you got? Not expecting too much. Now, I think it was last year. I had Sega Rally for the Sega Saturn, and I think he donated. It's either 2 or 3 games. I'm sure I wouldn't have bought Duke Nukem without anything. I'd have bought Daytona USA, which I think I did. I think it was Duke Nukem and Die Hard. Is it Trilogy? Yes, Trilogy. Just he had spare copies, he just gave them to me, which is brilliant. Once you're a Patreon, the scroll at the beginning of the video, you're on that all the time, which is brilliant, which is great. It's a way that you can be seen for that entire year. I'm not saying that if it's a massive donation, if you sponsor the channel, then you're not going to have anything more than that. But at the minute, that's perfectly fine for what we do with the channel. So, Tim says, can I send you a box? I said, yes. So, this has just been received, and I'm very grateful it has been received. I have opened the sides. It is too big. I haven't opened the front. And Tim, if you're watching this, on the back, your address has been destroyed, which is fine. I'm not going to show that on camera. So, get in touch. Retro Tech Ralph, whatever else. I will give you the address, no problem. If you're going to send something, if it's serious, if it's just being daft, then fine. I've said before, if you want to send something and you know it doesn't work, that's fine. I understand it could be used as parts for something else, for another project, which I'm perfectly happy with. Now, let's see what Tim, BFet66, has sent me. Now this is far too big for the actual camera. The box goes over here, and the box is there, and there's more on it, but let's get some stuff out of here. Now you can probably see what this is already. Package out. Okay, this is plastic. More bubble wrap. Get open YouTube screen. Bubble wrap. Right, more bubbles. Lots of bubbles. More packaging. So this is obviously Tim with an Amazon box, which this is. Had a delivery and then put in a Wii U. Super Smash Brothers basic pack. I don't have a Wii U. My latest consoles I have in the garage are the PS3, the Nintendo Wii, I've got one in here, we've got one in the house as well, and the Xbox 360. This is probably now the newest thing I've got in here. It's just too awkward to actually film on this. Just basically said that this was not working. He wanted to throw it away. He's tidying out one of his lofts and said, do I want it? And I went, yes. Turned out in more emails that it does actually work, which is quite strange. And there was a there was a power pack missing because the Wii U's, they have the dock and the screen that goes into it. I don't know, I've never had one, and we will unbox this in a moment. So, there's the front cover for it. So yeah, we'll go into this in a second, because Tim does say there is other stuff with it. There's even, oh, ToeJam, ToeJam, Earthworm Jim 2 for the Sega Saturn. So that's 5 Sega Saturn games I've got. I do have plans for the Sega Saturn for this year. Whether or not it'll actually, well, I'll actually do anything with it is another thing. I've got that many things to do, so little time and so many things to do. But just double check, and away she goes. So thank you very much, Tim, for the game. Really appreciated. And I put you to the beginning of, it's either this video or the next video. I'll work something out, I'm sure, because obviously I film these and then it's kind of a, then I edit things together if I do edit anything. But yeah, another game for the Sega Saturn. Brilliant, thank you very much. So back to a better view of the Wii U basic pack, Super Smash Brothers. It says I would have been happy with just that, the actual screen part, the controlling part. I'd been happy with both parts, but to have this boxed, and this looks actually pretty good boxing, couple of markings on. That's not a criticism. So yeah, let's get into this. This is, which side do we open first? Let's look, that one looks a little loose, so let's open this one. I don't want to destroy anything yet. Oh, I don't want to destroy anything. A plastic bag. Okay, so this looks like it's upside down, because inside the box you've got 2 boxes, one with 1 hole, one with 2, so I'm guessing I'm upside down. So let's try that. If anything lately has taught me what to do with boxes, especially with the Millennium Falcon, the Lego Millennium Falcon, then yeah, look out for little clues like 1 and 2. So there we go. That's both out of the box. Extra bubble wrap just for packaging. I don't think this actually came with the extra bubble wrap. We'll put that to one side. I can use that for lots of things. He did say that this was not working, but then he changed his mind and said it was working, which is fine. But he also didn't have one of these, one of the power supplies. And I said, Tim, that it's fine. I mean, what you're doing, if you want to donate this is more than enough, way more than enough. I'll find a power supply. But the guy is absolutely brilliant guy. If you ever see him at an expo, if you ever see him anyway, if you know the guy, then please tell him from me, big massive thank you. This looks like this probably should work. HDMI cable there. Obviously 2 power supplies there, with one for the base, which I guess that is. That looks like a standard Wii sensor bar. So do they still use a standard sensor bars on the Wii U? I don't know. Now, honestly, never bought one of these, so I just don't know. It wasn't on his radar to buy. Let's get that out there. I need to make a box with extras in. Because anything additional stuff to the consoles and stuff, I do put in a box. Like controllers and cables and stuff that I'm not actually going to be needing and using. So, box and box, second box, over to there. These will go back in the box afterwards, trust me. So we have instructions, operator's manual, as it's an operator, yes. This is just beyond, Tim. It's absolutely beyond. Now I'm going to obviously see if this works, because that could be important information. Free, gratis, Club Nintendo, which I assume will not work anyway, so I'm not going to be bothered either way. I think I already have the Nintendo account with a Nintendo Wii that I have. The power supply is power supply, one big one, one small one. Does that actually say what's that one for? Nope, doesn't say what that's for. I'd guess this is for the base unit, but we have the standard one that comes with a base unit on the Nintendo. Yeah, the Nintendo Wii has that one. And that looks like an oddball type of USB. Right, let's get in. Oh, and also, what he said is going to package up. This is the kind of guy he is. I'm going to put in. Wasn't even asking for a game. I'm going to put in one of the best games that I think he thinks for the Wii U. So I can test this. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Do not have a Zelda game. I have never played a Zelda game. I will be playing a Zelda game. But again, this is absolutely stunning, Tim. I mean, so what gets me with this is the generosity of some people. I can't match it. I honestly can't match it because it's just one of them things. I honestly struggle day to day with cash and whatever anyway. But it's an amazing thing. I have plans, shall we say? So I've got a stack of ZX Spectrums in here in the garage. I might either do something with them. I don't know whether to give one away or to, I don't know, either give or to potentially send to somebody. But we'll see what happens. I mean, the disk drive there, 2 controller ports, actually the USB. Okay, standard USBs, SD card slot there. It's very, very much on the lines of, why is that a flap there? Very, very much on the lines of the Nintendo Wii. Power supply, sensor bar, multi-in-out, which is your cable 4, which I do have for the Nintendo Wii, but will be replaced by a HDMI. More USB ports on the back. That looks like that panel would come off, but it doesn't. Vents there. So we'll be doing a teardown of this. It looks like you could possibly one there to get I'll guess that's a battery compartment. Guessing. But why there's 2 nubbins sticking out there? I don't know. It could stand up. No, it can. Don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's just a case of when you're putting it on its feet and you're pushing it against something, it doesn't block the back where the vents are. Of course, that's quite intelligent. Okay. So, but the vents on the side, so why there'll be inputs and that's been output. Okay. Put it down to the screen. Tiny bit grubby. Looks like it's been used on the thumbsticks a little bit. Tiny bit of a clean. Absolutely nothing wrong with. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Battery gone red. Well, this definitely does work. Control TV, power. Wow. Could not connect to the Wii U console. Yeah, it's below you, but it's not plugged in. Turn off the Wii U gamepad. Gamepad then close. Then turn the close. Oh, this is just beyond thanks, Tim. This is ridiculous. Right, let's rig it up. Let's see if this actually works. We know this works, the gamepad with the screen on it. Let's see if this works, shall we? And let's get on with... Will that do anything if it's on there? No. I'm trying to think of another use for them nubbins, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get this on and get it working properly. I've got no doubt it probably will, knowing Tim. But yeah, give me a second to rig her up. Now, rigged up. Cable's in the back. I've got a red power light on the front here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not with the camera being that far away. Everything's powered on. Both power sockets are switched on for both the chargings for this. It is a smaller one that goes on for the controller on this anyway, so that's good. So let's see what happens. Sounds like it's looking for a disc. Might be the fault with it. Oh, with it being like HDMI, that's a good picture. And the screen's come on as well. I'm not sure you can see the screen as well there, can't we? Use the Wii U gamepad to continue. Oh, it's got people on there. A user will now be added to the console. Oh. Next is ABXY, so standard Nintendo. That's really good. You should always be added by an adult. Yes, I am an adult, barely. Oh, it's a touchscreen as well. Wow. That is very good. That is very cool. I have a touchscreen as well as it being... That's just a tablet with controls? Okay. Let's go for an old man. Yeah, it's about right. More air actually, to be honest, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I'll do. Look at the Wii U console. Yeah. RALPH. It's not on the Wi-Fi yet. I assume it has Wi-Fi because the Nintendo Wii does. This is amazing. The only thing that's missing is an SD card, but I'm not going to put that against you, Tim. That's absolutely brilliant. Right, creating a linked account. Yeah, I don't have a linked account. Let's get stood up somehow. Let's see if this jumps straight to... If it jumps straight into the game. There's even a light above where the disc there for the button is. Tells you there's a disc in. Is it gonna go for it or not? Do I have to go through all the setup? Non-linked. Let's read the disc again. I don't know if there's a hard drive in here or if it's just physical memory. Okay. Oh, good Lord. I'm just going through this. I'll probably reset this. I don't know whether or not Tim has already reset this or not, which I assume he has. Doing 1 hour period. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's obviously just set. There's a lot of setup on this. Wow, that's more updated than the. See, it's different on the screen than what it is on the actual tablet. Updating system memory, do not turn off. So it's just updating, that's fine. Obviously, like I said, it's not on Wi-Fi, it's not on anything other particular, so setup is just, you go through your standard setup for your Wi-Fi and whatever. It's obviously looking for an update which is on the disk and installing that update. Let's cancel it. We'll do that another day, see what happens. Oh, so it goes back to the where you want? Oh, bye. Keep it going. So it does need the update from the disc to install the game or play the game or whichever way around it goes. Maybe I will cut there, I think. Okay, gone through. Bit of an update. I mean, it might have been faster than Wi-Fi, I'm not sure. But yeah, Zelda seems to be working. There may be, I don't know 100% certain if it may be a problem with either the disc or the disc drive, but it has read, it has done. It might have been a massive file. I just don't know. And if I had a remote control, where would it be? No, can't find it. So it is kind of working. There's even shoulder buttons. There's triggers Z, ZL, L, R, and ZR. Even volume on the top as well. I'll get you on closer on this in a few minutes anyway. But for the minute, tap here to play on the Wii U gamepad only. Okay, so that's on a television. But I could transfers to the Wii. Tap the screen for the TV. Let's go through that. Keep going.
Open your eyes.
They are open.
Wake up, Link.
Okay, so why is he in a pool? That's actually really good. Looks really good, that. Can I look around? Can I look around now? I can go back to the screen. Volume's only on this. Okay. Right, I don't want to go too far into this because this is spoilers for anybody who hasn't played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But so it looks like the actual pad worked perfectly fine. That's a jump, an X. What's +2? Controls. Cool. Right, so let me get that camera back up there and let's have a quicker, closer look at these units anyway. Not to go inside there, we'll do that at a later date when it's a lot more warmer and a lot later in the year anyway. Wow, that's absolutely brilliant. Cheers, Tim. So back on the bench, let's go for the console unit to start with, shall we? It's a nice big, it's like a really decent sized book sort of size. You couldn't really stack it there because of the fan on the back, but the top's there, got some vents on. They're obviously had problems in the past with venting on the Nintendo Wii anyway, but looks like we can, I'd guess that may be a screw holding a battery in place. There's a cover there, just piece of plastic really, bit of vinyl that'll just peel straight off, so it'll be screw to take off. Potentially this part here may slide excuse me, slide down, but we'll do that another time. I'm really losing my voice here. So that's for that part there. The bottom side obviously shows in all the information for the gubbins for the Wii U, model number WP001 bracket 03 for feet. Some more vents there as well. Front at the flap, 2 USBs, SD card, a sync button as well to sync any controllers to it. These have already been synced to this already, I assume. That's very interesting. And a minute, power button, eject, lights for the disc, lights for the power. SD card would be for storage of any, probably save games, travel anywhere with, I'm not quite sure. At the back, you've got a fan, 2 more USBs, HD, an AV multi-out, which they had on the Wii's, sensor bar, and the AC adapter, which these two look exactly the same as, actually these three, look exactly the same as what is on the Nintendo Wii. And it does look like it would be easy to take to pieces now, but I'm not going to do that. That bit definitely is separate. So let's go to the controller, shall we? Because that's really good. Actually, what size of... I'm going to take this out. It's a 6-inch tablet on there. So that's not bad at all. 2 controllers, 2 thumbsticks, a directional. Don't know what that is. I don't know if it's some sort of pad, thumb pad, touch pad or whatever. We'll have a look at that in a later date. Microphones, you got the camera on top, home button. I'll just turn it back on again. Power. TV, so you can control the TV while you're plugged into the television. Start, select, power, obviously, A, B, X, Y. Side, you have not much on the side, but it's ergonomic. So you can hold it like this, like a controller. So you can get both buttons there. Go to the top while I'm here. It's like a sensor bar there for infrared. Headphones, AC adapter, which we've already seen. A volume slider control. What is... Oh, hello. It's a pen. In case you don't want to touchscreen it, or if it's more finer, you want to do something right on it maybe. Isn't there a drawing application for this? So on the back, we have screw hole and 2 slots for probably putting on a dock. The 2 slots there. Possibly putting on a dock, maybe putting extra parts on this. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Part on the bottom of here for connecting into maybe a fast charger. There's nothing that would connect to on there. That looks like a very interesting little door to open. 2 screws and the flap would come off. It does rattle a bit, but I think that's down to the buttons. Yeah. But yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. There's this tiny bit of yellowing due to fingerprints and use, shall we say. But for me, this is absolutely stunning. This is beyond words, shall we say. Yeah, definitely beyond words. This is a massive contribution from Tim. I was happy last time with a couple of games that he gave me for the Sega Saturn, but for a game, for a controller, for the Wii U, boxed as well. I mean, this will, when it's been done and sorted and cleaned, it'll be on display with the rest of Nintendo stuff, so I can see it every time I come into the garage. This is absolutely brilliant, Tim. Thank you very much for this. It really means a lot. He didn't actually say we're going to send me a Klingon ship from Star Trek as well, but that's fine. He says that's for another day. I'm happier than anything with this. That's brilliant. Again, thank you, Tim, for donating. If anybody else wants to donate, please, the links are in the description. Have a look at, contact me on Twitter. I am still on Facebook, but I don't use it as often as what I used to do. But you can get in touch with me easy enough. There's even email links in the channel description on YouTube. Have a look around what other stuff I've got. Other people are contributing as well, which is great. But I decided to just do this one now because it's absolutely brilliant and gives me so many options to faff and play in the future. So yeah, thank you very much, Tim. BFET66, B_FET66. With that in mind, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Tim. This video is for you. Please like and subscribe. Not Tim, he's already liked and subscribed. He's one of my patrons. And follow me on social media, which Tim already does. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now.